Tom, great to speak to you. How difficult was this move away from your boyhood club?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a new step and a new challenge for me. I think it was a natural step for me to take, and one I was happy to take because, you know, I want to look after myself first and put my career first. And I think for me to come here, it was by doing that. So yeah, it was. You know, it's always difficult leaving your first club and your boyhood club, but you know, it's one I'm happy I've made, and I'm glad to be here now. Yeah.
Do you have memories of playing against Sheffield United when maybe they were in the Premier League before, maybe a cup game?
Yeah, I mean, I've played against them a few times, and you know, we always had close games. It was always a physical game, and yeah, I always enjoyed it. So coming here now, it's good to be a part of that and playing against teams in the same way that they used to play against us. Yeah.
What's your position now? What would you like to play?
Well, I've always seen myself as a box-to-box midfielder. I feel like I can do both parts of the game. I can attack and defend. And when I first broke into the team at Everton, it was more to do with the attacking side, and I'd play a lot more offensively than towards the last few years there, where I dropped into a deeper role. So yeah, that's where I see myself playing. I think Sheffield United have noticed that in me too, and they want to help me to become the player I know I can be. Yeah.
Was that part of the conversation you had with the manager before you put pen to paper?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that was a big reason why I wanted to come here. He's seen the same things that I see in myself, really, and he was really keen to develop them, and the plan that he'd showed me, it made sense to me, really. So that was a big reason why I wanted to be here. And of course, it's the Premier League and it's the best league in the world, but I think that development for myself and the sort of confidence back in my own game that I know I have was a massive reason I come here. Yeah.
What's it like to move cities? I know it's not too far from Liverpool, but
yes.
Still, you're moving.
Yeah, it's nice, you know. It's the first change I've made, and a lot of people have said to me that changes, it's usually for the good, and I felt that, really. I feel like, you know, I get to explore a new city, I get to be part of a new team, and refocus my sort of mindset, really. It's not the same places and the same people. It's new and it's fresh, and I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that up there on the pitch. You must be really anticipating making your debut. I follow you on Instagram,
Yeah.
so you're keeping fit in the summer, and I mean fit.
Yeah, I did. I kept myself fit and ready for when I was to come in here, but nothing really compares to training or playing with you know, other players and physical contact on the pitch, and you can run as many laps as the pitch as you want, really, and do all our individual training, but it's completely different when it's against someone and it's contact, and you're having to push constantly with other people challenging you. So yeah, for me, I'm really excited to make my debut too, where I think it's just finding that right time to do it. Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to joining a new club, I mean, we talked about the city. What about with the players? Was there any initiation that you had to do?
No, not yet, but I'm anticipating one soon. so no, but the lads they've been great for me. Made it so easy. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I felt so comfortable coming here and fitting in, and it seemed to be like a natural step because they've all welcomed me in, introduced themselves, told me about the city, where to go, all them things, and in training it's felt like I've been part of the team for years, really. So it's good, yeah, and I'm excited to keep growing that connection and relationships with everyone in the building, really. Yeah.
It feels like you're just looking for stability, given how your appearances have been over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, you could say that. I think you know, it's hard for a footballer to reach the potential when they're constantly being changed around, and there's people coming and going, and you're trying to make connections with different teammates, different managers, different formations. So for me, yeah, I think that is a big thing that I need, and yeah, just knowing I fit into a team and they want me to be here for the player I am, I think that also gives you that confidence and stability to then go and express yourself on the pitch.
Yeah, speaking of expressing yourself, you're very well known for expressing yourself off the pitch.
Yeah.
With your fashion, what is fashion to you?
Yeah, again, it's just it's an expression of yourself, really. I think, you know, when I was younger and I was first breaking into the team, it was something I was really, you know, I was really big on, and I really loved being involved in it. But I think the last few years, and more so now, I'm trying to, you know, change my priorities, and I think for me, I've changed the outlook of, I don't know, how I see fashion and see the world, really. And I think right now I'm more focused on a lot more things in sustainability and in the world. So so yeah, I still really do like it, and I think there's a lot of time, there's a lot of opportunities in my life and my career to go and explore that. But yeah, it's just knowing when the right time to do it is, and prioritising the right things. Yeah.
Sustainability. Talk to me about chopsticks, because obviously where I'm from,
Yeah.
we use it a lot in
Yeah,
Malaysia.
yeah.
It's an Asian country. We love our rice and all of that. I know that you're doing something, right, in terms of initiative.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. I think for me it was finding out stuff about how I can use my platform for the better, really. Being a footballer is great, and you have a great outreach, being able to do interviews like this, and it's just pushing yourself into the things that really you see as a problem in the world. So yeah, the basic chopstick company that we have, we go to the big restaurants and the smaller restaurants throughout the UK, and after the people in the restaurants have used the chopsticks, they usually get thrown away and go to landfill, and it's waste material. But we now collect them and clean the chopsticks, and we make them into a second use material, and turn them into tables, into chairs, into flooring. Upcycling, yeah, and you know, keeping it away from landfill, and you don't have to cut down trees to make the chairs. It's a really interesting thing, so I'm very happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
You strike me as a footballer that actually cares about stuff. You actually have a heart. You helped out with the homeless as well, I believe, in Liverpool. You've done quite a lot in your life. It's really fascinating to see.
Yeah, well, as I say, I think, you know, I've been given this opportunity as a footballer because of the work I put in and the ability I have. But I think that right now what you're seeing with a lot of footballers, and I feel like myself, I can do that too. With football's reaching out to so many different cultures, so many different people. You know, it's just worldwide, and it's only growing bigger. So I think for me, I've got an opportunity to use my platform to shine light on things in the world that I think can be done better. I think in Liverpool, the homeless situation, you know, it's a tough one, and I understand that the council can't, you know, give everyone a home, but I feel like there's areas where we can improve on. I think there's a lot of things like that, and I think it's important that people like me, other footballers, people who have a bit more of a spotlight, can, you know, just alert people about these things. And I think the environment's another one that I'm trying to do. I'm not saying I have all the answers, and that everyone should listen to me. I'm just trying to educate a few more people about it, like I've been educated by people around me.
Well, I hope that other footballers also use you and as a leading light in how to approach things around the world. I've only got a few more minutes left. Can I ask this off the top of my head? It feels like you've been born in the wrong generation, because I notice you like film cameras, so do I. I'm carrying one in my bag right now, for example. You think you would really belong in the 60s and the 70s? Would that have been Tom Davies's era?
Maybe, yeah. I always get told I've got quite an old soul, but no, I'm happy to have been born when I have, because I think this generation's, you know, it's coming to a point where there's going to be a huge change, I think, and people are becoming a lot more aware of what's going on. I think back then maybe it would have suited a lot of the things that I like, and music-wise, film cameras, maybe even a football.
Aggressive.
Yeah, but yeah, I think now it's a great opportunity for definitely my generation, the next generation coming through, to just be aware of what's going on in the world. And I do feel like there's going to be a big change, and I'd like to be a part of that, yeah.